Hey, what's going on? So we got a front walkway of the front door of the house. This light came with the house. I don't know what the hell's going on with it, but it's ugly. And I just killed a wasp nest yesterday. So this should be fun. We are going to upgrade to this bad boy lantern looking guy. If my camera would focus. So first things first, what you want to do is turn this light on and go out to your breaker box and make sure the light goes off. Safety first, people. Safety first. All right, so check it out. The light bulbs must be blown out, so I can't tell if it's off or on. So I actually have to put a bulb in it. But most lights, whether they're in your dining room or anywhere, have some sort of screw-on, like little caps. All right, you want to look for those and remove those first after you've cut the breaker. Stay tuned. I'm a dumbass. I just flicked with these switches and they came on. Anyways, so what you want to do, unscrew so we can get to the wiring. I'm going to cut the breaker here. There's a nut there. So get all these damn nuts out, maybe in here. And then we'll be in business and take this whole damn bracket out. Stay tuned. Okay, as you can see that silver line right there? That's your ground. Ground connects to, typically they put a screw on these brackets that's green, and you can just screw the ground from the light and or the source there and you'll be good on any screw really. Okay, that's ground. If you look here, you got these screw nuts. All white goes on white, all red goes on red. This black wire, I have no idea what the hell that is. I think it might be because this was a sensor light. What does it say? LES files. But yeah, so sometimes typically, or your house might just have black and white. Just match the colors up and it's too easy. So we'll just easily it's too easy to just separate these, okay? Stay tuned. So these were not twist on connect, somebody cinched them down, so I just snipped it. See? Black should be your hot. White. And this guy. Stay tuned. This was the old bracket. It was just held in by some screws. I unscrewed that bad boy. Gonna clean this up a little bit to basically where we need to put this one here because these are evenly spaced to where our light is gonna go on. So a screw there in this corner, a screw in that corner, screw it up on the wall in the pre-existing holes if you can, and get it up there. Stay tuned. Oh, that center hole, feed the wires through there first. Yeah, just cleans it up. Got the new bracket in. It's a little bent, but it should do the trick. Hopefully hides most of the holes. What you want to try to do is just line up your holes, your screws, make sure that they go in. See, we're lined up, we're good to go. This is ground. So your copper will go on the green screw, okay? Both coppers. So if you look at my light, copper. You can connect them together and put them both on the green screw, however you want to do it. It came with 3 caps. One to cap the coppers, one to cap the hot, and one to cap the white. The only downside with this wiring, it doesn't really say which one's white or black. So there is a strip somewhere on here, you see it? There's a little bit of writing on that left side of the wire. I'm assuming that's hot. Okay, stay tuned. So we really want to predetermine our length too of this long chain. We obviously don't want it hanging down to the ground. So come back here. It would be roughly about there. We'll come down to about, we don't want our head hitting it, maybe to about here. And take one of these links and open up with a pair of pliers. You just open it right there and then take the excess out. And then reconnect it to here. Or just take a link down here. So however you want to measure it, open up a link, reconnect the links if you have to, and that'll be the link. And it'll be the same for your wiring. You'd snip your wiring accordingly. Once you've fed all the wiring through the hole, all the way through the middle of this thing into there, all your wiring will get hidden underneath that black cap. It's too easy. Stay tuned. As you can see, I already made my chain to length. I just took a pair of pliers and opened up the chain, connected it, put the connector loop right there. I don't know if it goes to the top or the bottom, probably doesn't really matter. And then I kind of just hold it here. I kind of held it above the door. Just enough clearance for the door. So make sure you check that stuff if you're doing outdoor stuff, guys. All right, next is to wire it up. We'll cut the wires down, wire it up, and then test it before we put it all back together, so stay tuned. As you can see, you can just weave the lines through. I cut enough just to leave enough to wire it up to there. I still got to strip those ends, but I weaved it through this, as you can see, and then strip these ends, and we're going to wire it up there here in a second. Just remember, your black is hot, and I think your white is your breaker, and then this is ground. You can connect it to there, you can connect the grounds together, it really doesn't matter. With the screw caps, put it up under there, screw on the light, and it's done. Stay tuned. Luckily, the black is on black, the white's on the white, and the ground's on the ground. We put the screw caps on, we're putting these final caps on. I already tested it, and we'll show you the final product. Oh, one final note. Make sure there's no wires sticking around the side. If so, stuff them back in the canopy, okay? There's the final product. Had to make a modification, had to drill another hole up underneath the canopy because the screws that line up on the sides, there and there, I don't know if you can really see it, they can screw up or down, and it shows that much threads. You can adjust the thread length to put the caps on. If the thread length is too long, the cap will be not tight. So you got to adjust that prior, and it has to have room, so I had to drill up into the ceiling a little bit. But other than that, it looks pretty good. What do you think? Minus my Swiss cheese up there. I got to spackle that, but yeah, I like it. So anyway, hope this helps somebody out. Amateur as hell. Yeah, it looks good.